Sometimes I do notice. Till what? Yeah, I got to that part of the title and just kind of gave up. How you doing, Max? Ein Clown ist ein Artist, dessen Premier Kunst es ist, Munchen zu Lachen zu bringen. Der Begriff Clown kommt Englischen Begriff mit der B. Okay. Yeah, it was suddenly German. Clown Fiesta. Accurate. And loud. Oh, this is cute. I like the Ring of Fire. I don't like the wiggler-headed clowns. Yeah, wiggler-headed chucks are creepy. Oh, come on. That's a thing that happened. Thank you for the host, Max. Oh, it's actually on fire. I don't know why I didn't expect that the Ring of Fire would be on fire. But yeah. I tried to read Portuguese for a bit today. It didn't work out very well either. My German isn't good. My Portuguese is probably worse. At least I know some of the pronunciation rules. Spin jump for German, whereas I know almost none of them for Portuguese. This is cute, honestly. No! Oh, that tricky thing. Would you go to a clown fiesta? I'd probably go to a clown fiesta. Siesta? Probably not. Also, why would you choose the name Fiesta after, like, you did all that German stuff at the get-go? That feels counterintuitive to spend all this time setting it up in German and then someone say, nah, it's actually Spanish. I just don't know, man. Just don't know. It's almost very sparse in platforms. Now line guides. Lots and lots of them. Something has suddenly happened that I am very confused about. Oh, everyone found every jam. Yeah. Oh my. I probably should point out that I worked on an animated emote and it actually exists now. Like, I put the work in and it's now on Twitch. I just didn't actually announce it anywhere beyond, like, right now. You can look at it somewhere. I'm certain it's in the interface. Got tricked by that twice. Yep, Zelda 2 indeed. I was thinking about, like, emotes that I could make, at least try to make, and I realized that the very end of Zelda 2 looks actually pretty cool. Especially once my ASM stuff was applied, where, you know, Link is flashing through the rainbow colors. And so I went and spent some time and extracted the sprites I needed for it, and I am perfectly fine. And spent some time rigging it up with Pill to make my animated emote. And it worked oh, I'm dead. And it worked okay, except for the fact that I only have 60 frames, and I have 2 cycles, one that's 16 long and one that's 19 long, and that's not enough frames to satisfy both. So we had to ditch some. I'm still a little bit miffed at that. But I'll survive. I also might upload a different version because I think I messed up something with this one because I think the index was off. I need to look at how I'm generating it more properly because my logic for changing palettes out on different frames is, I think, suspect, but honestly no one will ever notice because of how it looks anyway. But yeah, in case you ever wanted to know, the palette swapping cycle for the final triangle in Zelda 2 is 4 seconds of darkness, 4 seconds of semi-light, and then 8 seconds. 4 frames of dark, 4 frames of transitional, and then 8 frames of brightness. The more you know. Oh, that worked. I wonder if this did. Like, this level's actually pretty good. I've got the feeling I'm going to be coming back. Alright. Oh. And here we are, coming back. Don't hold A there. Yeah, this is really cute. You know, I really need to stop making that mistake of spin jumping for no good reason. But yeah, since I generally have a hard time coming up with, like, reasonable emote concepts... It's solid up there? Oh, that's what the ninja are for! Oh, I did not read that right at all. I figured for emote concepts, I'll probably try to reach for doing things based upon some of the requests, game requests I've gotten. I think it's a sensible concept. Through the ring of fire, bonk the shell, hop off. Don't ever, ever, ever hold a jump button during that part. Why am I having such a hard time with that? So, anyway. What was some of my hacking time yesterday? I think it was fun. The NES graphics format for sprites and other tiles is actually pretty easy as long as you understand bit planes, which were actually kind of important for that sort of thing back in the day. The logic being that if you put your graphics in different bit planes, you can have it serviced by different RAM chips, and I guess on the NES, aside ROM chips, which would result in slightly faster parallel reads. So, the more you know. Because you wouldn't be overloading a single chip, asking for a whole byte. No, you'll... This is salvageable. No. Yeah, the basic idea being you're reading from different RAM chips. You could do it in parallel. Clever stuff. It's important to maintain a certain level of parallelism even in hardware. I'm not good at missing that. Don't ever press any buttons. Does remind me I need to get to work on Zelda 1 stuff soon. Been wanting to set up an environment to start working on that. So I want to try using a Windows computer for development for that instead of a Mac and a Windows computer, which was really awkward, I'll be honest. It's one of the folders I constantly have mapped on my Mac. I was just pushing things through the captures folder, which is not good, when I was developing my Zelda 2 stuff. Forward to requests that don't require any development. I think I need the NES ones. I'm going to give it the old college try. Found a good memory map for Mario, or Final Fantasy 3. So I'll probably play around with that at some point in the near future. But also, I just need to make the whole thing more robust. I'm a little bit worried about it doing a wild right, which for Zelda 2 should have been a concern, but wasn't. I think I got lucky. And then for Zelda 1, I'm not as worried either, because like restarting one of those isn't that painful. Restarting Final Fantasy 3 would be that painful. So if I get a wild right that destroys my save, I'm not going to be a happy camper. Oh, I got that. No, I didn't get that. So, I know what to do now. But nice thing about doing those sort of learning experiences with the NES was I know roughly what I need to do now instead of sort of flying in the dark. I know I need to turn off the PPU. I know I need to do that. One thing I'm still curious about is what the effect of using Kriz's libraries for talking to the NES would do. And that's another reason I want to try doing the development solely on Windows, as opposed to the weird hybrid I've been working on, because I'd use a different Windows machine to see how well that's working. I know D4 didn't run into any of the issues that I ran into, since I asked her and she said she didn't run into any of those issues. So I'm kind of curious if it is an issue with my serial library that does not exist with the C# version. There's some assumptions being made that doesn't hold correctly. Getting worse at that part. At that part. Really need to stop doing that. Ugh. I suddenly understand that obstacle way better. Definitely was doing that the hard way. Like 90% certain I was at the very end of the level and snatched defeat from the jaws of victory. You know, I wanted the coin, but I'm not upset I didn't get it. Okay, down, through, fires, over the top, which is a bit of a troll. I guess there's a bit more after that. I just realized that all of the audience appears to be like random. Maybe they're not power-ups. What are those? I feel like at least one of them is a base fire flower, but I can't prove it. Like, I swear I see a mushroom and a fire flower, though I'm not certain what else I'm seeing. There might be some composition. Very strange. Yeah, that obstacle's a lot easier when you do it the way they intended it, turns out. there were two mistakes made there. One is that I didn't move forward fast, and then the second was that I moved to the left. Alright. I'm confident in this one. See a ninja in the crowd. Okay, I can see that. Yeah, I think I see it too. I don't know why, but for some reason I looked at that and I thought, that kind of looks like a Pikachu. Because, you know, Pokemon, when they're on the world map, look a little weird. There we go. It's not world map, I mean like in your party view. Which I guess is also pretty similar to the world map, because they have to make it into an 8x8. Well, this sucks. I guess we'll just take another lap. How am I not grabbing that? Oh, because I keep bonking my head on it instead of grabbing it from the side. I already know the answer to that question. I guess I really just want to stick with the surface. Look at the banners. I kind of wonder if anyone else went with a theme like this in prior VLDCs, just because those banners there definitely would make it a lot more of an obvious thing to try. I'd also like to point out that I'm very thankful that rope is not flammable in this world. There we go. Now with improved sticky hands. Waiting is the hardest part. Okay, well that worked out. And then it didn't. You know, I should just stop jumping on that ball. It does not get me anything and just makes things worse. Not having a ball, that's for sure. Damn clown fiestas. Okay. What if the D-pad on air is failing? It's my John for today. I think the beginning of this song is starting to drive me a bit batty. Wonder how the professional Mario Yoshi's Island players deal with it. I haven't even followed that scene in a long time, since Trihex stopped speedrunning a while ago. Like, you might still do it, but I haven't watched him do it in a while. Is Tryhard still an emote? Like, did that actually get, like, removed or something? Oh, I thought I was gonna hit the side of him. I'm kinda curious. No, it's still there. I feel I haven't seen it nearly as much as people used to spam it. At least not recently. Okay, let's stop being dumb here. Come on, Mario, you can do this. Really like that part. It's got a good frenetic energy to it. Okay. Whereas I'm scared as hell of that part. Well, no. Okay, I'm on the rope. We have to be on the rope. I made it. I made it. Made it into the circus. That's cute. Whistles and claps. Oh, I shouldn't like that nearly as much as I did. That was a fun level. That was a fun little level. Maybe possibly a fun big level. Thank you for the GG.